What's going on, guys? iJolp here, gonna talk about the new Sea of Thieves update information that was just released on the official Sea of Thieves Twitter and YouTube. So I'm gonna give you my reactions to the stuff that's coming out and just give you some of that information. That's what's coming up in this video now. So I'm going to get started with the stuff that is for free, because let's be honest, that's the stuff we care about the most. Don't have to spend any money, just got to play the game, get it for free. You know what it is. First thing, very simple. The free emote for the next update is the rolling on the floor laughing emote. So this is going to be used as a very toxic emote, more than likely, just like the point and laugh has been. When somebody kills you, they're probably going to be rolling on the floor laughing. Just like you got the toxic kids that use the speak to text that do the rolling on deck laughing. If you've played enough Sea of Thieves, you've heard the robotic audio of rolls on deck laughing, rolls on deck laughing. This is going to be the emote that goes with it. I can see it. Free. Love it. The other thing that is free is we are going to be able to log in between March 18th and March 25th. And you're going to be able to get the Prosperous Captain sales. So these are sales that are based around the captain's chest. And I think they look pretty sweet. There's black, gold, and red, just like a captain's chest. I'm really a fan of these. They're not too complicated, but they look really clean. They look really good. I do like them, and they're free. So we love free around here. The last thing we are going to talk about in the free department, they have the Gold Hoarders, the Vault Raiders event. We don't have a lot of details on exactly what the Vault Raiders event is going to be, but I'm going to imagine it has something to do with raiding vaults. So if you're like me, vaults are one of the best missions you can do for any group. So for as far as Gold Hoarders, Souls, and Merchant, the Vault is my favorite one to do. So if you're like me, this event's going to be pretty sweet, and it also comes with some cool weapons of the Gold Hoarder variety that we can unlock, and I think these look pretty sweet. They're not too complicated, but I do really like the sword, and the Eye of Reach isn't bad either. So those are my two favorite of those, but I'm always excited for more things to do, more challenges to achieve, and not have to go fishing. With that being said, we do have an updated items into the game. So if you are one of these super wealthy pirates, not me, Dark Adventurer clothing is coming out. And if somehow you have made a bunch of money since buying the Dark Adventurer sales, you now have something to spend more money on. And these Dark Adventurer clothing to me look pretty awesome. Like everything else Dark Adventurer, it's going to be expensive, but it looks pretty sweet when you get it. So I'm pretty excited for this as somebody who owns none of the Dark Adventurer stuff, but is slowly grinding the money to get there. I'm excited for these. I think the jacket looks pretty cool, and I'm not even a jacket guy in Sea of Thieves, but I think it looks pretty sweet, and it's a way to show off your wealth. So the Dark Adventurer stuff being added to the game is a big win to me. Now we talk about the stuff you got to pay for. Some people don't want to pay for the Pirate Emporium stuff. Some people do. It's up to you. But we're going to look at it. So the stuff coming to the Pirate Emporium is the Sea of Sands ship set, weapons, and costume. So starting with the ship set, I think the ship set looks pretty cool. It kind of gives off an Aladdin genie in the bottle kind of vibe. I'm definitely into it. It's kind of got some magic to it. The color scheme's kind of whatever for me. It's not my favorite color scheme, but it does fit what they're trying to get here. I will probably pick these up. I think the cannons look pretty cool, how they glow. I don't know how often I'll use it, but I do think it's pretty great, and I'm going to go ahead and buy it. As far as the weapons go, I don't know exactly what the weapon's going to look like. We do see the guy in the video holding the Eye of Reach, and it kind of gets that same genie in the bottle vibe, so I imagine they're going to look a lot alike. And the costume, I'm not the biggest fan of the costume. I think the female character there, her costume with the hood looks kind of cool. Not a big fan of the guy's costume. It is what it is. But maybe it'll be one of those ones where there's like 3 or 4 costumes in it, so we'll see. But it's not my favorite costume in the world. But, I mean, I definitely understand the vibe they're trying to get off, and maybe you really like it. So maybe you really like that costume, and if you do, I'm all for it. Just not really my thing. But the last thing that they're adding that I took away from this was the weapon emotes. And this is actually kind of a big deal because I feel like anyone who's in the I like to take a lot of screenshots category, weapon emotes are very popular. These ones seem like a little bit more goofier weapon emotes. There's kind of like a swinging of a sword, a balancing of an eye reach. So we'll see how those do, but I think that those are going to be pretty popular like most of the weapon things. But that's going to complete my review of the content coming out for Sea of Thieves. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe. We got plenty of Sea of Thieves content on the channel for you. Can't wait to see you guys next time.